It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Happy Fuck Yeah Friday. Oh my goodness, we're mid-December. Holy freaking moly. I'm sure you're like, it's like, I can't even believe I'm having the time to listen to this. You're probably listening to this and avoiding other things or in traffic, or maybe you're catching up over the holidays, but hi. Take a moment to think about something you did do this week, which is probably a lot more than you give yourself credit for. So first, the way this episode runs, it's short, it's sweet, it's all about sharing wins so you can see what kinds of wins that are out there, because you're probably not giving yourself enough credit for what you're doing out there, right? You're probably not giving yourself credit until like it's a complete, perfect, presented package with a bow on it. Guess what? Sometimes my gifts aren't even wrapped. So my wins can't be either. So I share a couple wins of yours and I share one of mine. You can always send your wins into the Be It Pod and we'll share them on the episode. Sometimes it's nice to hear your win later on down the road, because then you're like, oh, I forgot about that. I was amazing that day. So first of all, this one's amazing. This is Kimberly Craig. She's an agency member for many years. She's in Canada. And this is like, I hope you get this one. So this is from her perspective. She's writing this. Ready? Holy FYF, y'all. Sorry, this is huge, but I've got to share. On our coaching call yesterday, LL gave me some scary tasks to kickstart my fearless dive into 2024. I am far from fearless, my friends, but I sent a message to the studio I've been limping along with to tell them I'm done on November 27th. Then I sent a request to my sister and two besties. The text said, my coach suggested to get my face out there that I do a charity class online before Christmas for donations. I'm not sure what to pick, but maybe the animal shelter, win-win, right? I haven't got around to planning anything yet, but I'm solidifying this weekend. I have a couple of asks if you're willing. Please, please, please. 1, would you at the very least consider being a backup body if very few people participate? 2, would you know anyone who you could share the invite with who might want to do Pilates for a good cause? It's not even out there and I'm freaking out. I'll be all alone. Well, in about 2 minutes, they got back to me with at least 20 people they know off the top of their heads, and the suggestion I fundraised for the rescue I got my sweet dog Ruby from last year. Personal connection, success story matters to me, checks all the boxes for me to be invested. The rescue loves my sister, her daughter, and sister-in-law because they train dogs for them in the area to be adoptable. But y'all, the super ginormous win here is that little did I know the rescue is huge and operates all over my province. It has over 800,000 followers, and they'll not only participate in the charity class, they'll promote the heck out of it too. And my Ruby is so pretty, she'll be one hell of a model. My sister will be here next weekend and plans to take a bunch of pictures for me, so I've got some work to do. This had lifted my spirits and made me feel more positive than I have in months. Please remember to ask for what you need from those who love you. That means our family, friends, but also LL and the other coaches and everyone else in agency. You don't have to do everything alone. If it weren't for Leslie's unwavering support and encouragement, I'd probably have packed it all in by now, but that wouldn't help anyone, would it? Somehow, I don't think I'll be alone in that charity class after all. I mean, fuck yeah. Kim, fuck yeah, that's amazing. I know that the thing is happening this weekend. I'm so proud of you, and this is such a huge win. I love that you helped be so vulnerable in this win so that other people can see that, like, just because people are doing things doesn't mean that they feel like they have it all together, but you asked for help and you got it, and you have this amazing community backing you up. All right, second win. This is from Christine Eschen. She is an Elevate grad and agency member, and she's got this beautiful studio in a small town, and I love watching her grow. She met with Kim, another agency member, and they practiced what to say, and she loved it. And they tried, would you be open to adding another session? And were able to practice that. And then when she asked a client who is a current client, that person said yes. So now she's got a client who's coming in twice a week, all because she practiced with Kim. Way to go. Another win she had is asked another all-time favorite client who has to have hip surgery but doesn't know when, would you be open to doing some Pilates sessions, maintain your strength and maintain your mobility until your scheduled surgery? And she said yes. And then she attended our first Frozen to Fearless call with Alex Street, which was amazing. And she practiced self-care this week with her own Pilates practice, walks, and pedi and massage. And she's continuing to study for her fall prevention specialist certification for PT, and also to work on a workshop for next year. She loves, she also said, as always, love this community, LL Brad, and thank you, Maya, for all you do. Christine, you were kicking butt. Like, look what you did all in a week. Like, you practiced something. You were brave enough to ask. So often people don't ask, and your clients and your people, y'all, the people around you, they don't know what you know. So the worst thing you could hear is a no, but the best thing is a yes. And it's actually better for them. Like, it's not just all about you. So way to go, Christine, for putting out there and helping them see that there's things that can help them, and you get to be that person. I'm so excited for you. Well, ladies, kicking butt. Okay, my win. So I actually have had a lot of wins this year that Brad and I realized we hadn't actually shared with you guys. So I'm going to compile them, not in a way that makes you think that, oh my gosh, you should wait till the win is solidified to celebrate it. No, it's just that some of these wins I wanted to make sure everything was good before I celebrate, because it's not just my personal story, it's a team. We have 25 amazing people on our team, and we actually added 2 new ones, little babies to the family. So congrats to Jai. She's our customer support, amazing person, and also does all the beautiful things that you see that we put out as far as marketing goes. So Jai had another baby, it's her second. And then Melissa Solomon, she helps me with my Elevate and my podcast, this podcast. They had their first baby. So happy for their families, and just happy that they're part of ours. Cambodia was epic. It was amazing. You know that already. But one thing you might not know that we're celebrating as a win as a team is that we actually sold a retreat for someone else to use our space, which is the reason why we got the space. And like, it's actually taken us, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it took us 4 years longer to do this goal. So it's actually really huge that it happened, and we have people interested for next year. So that's so exciting. And you may not know this if you're a new listener, but back in March, we actually had to rebuild the entire onlinepilatesclasses.com website. Was not on the plan this year. Quite the stressful adventure. But we are back to getting the traffic we had before the crash happened, thanks to the people on our team. So that's so exciting, because without the traffic, then we can't help the people that we're here to help. So excited. And as you know, at this time, we're actually on our winter tour. It is our largest tour ever. We have actually 18 cities, 48 events, like so many people that we get to have an impact with and be in community with. And we couldn't do it without a team and without our sponsor, Balanced Body, but also without you. So these are some really huge wins. And I just wanted to take some time before the end of the year to actually celebrate my amazing team and what they've done this year. This is just a few things they've done this year, but just really incredible how hard they work. So you guys, if at all, the very least, like, just look back at the year and go, oh my God, I did that. Do it now before the holiday chaos happens. Okay. And something that you guys have said you've been loving is that we do a little affirmation at the end. So here is the random one I picked for you. I invite abundance and a generous heart. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a perfect time of the year to hear this one. I invite abundance and a generous heart. So you want abundance and you want the generous heart, but a perfect time of year to have that one. Write them down 5 times, say it out loud, meditate on it, percolate on it. And my loves, you know what? You are so amazing. Until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Kroll.
It is produced and edited by the epic team at Diseño.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals and Samena Velazquez for our transcriptions.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all the content to our website, and finally to Meredith Crowell for keeping us all on point and on time.